In 1910, the small town of Slocum, Texas became the site of a brutal and horrific race massacre. It was actually one of the worst in U.S. history. Unlike most communities around the 20th century, the town of Slocum was mostly all black and had many large landowners who owned lots of businesses. There were two reasons that this massacre happened. One potential theory was that there was an incident between a prominent black man and a white man who he owed money to. They had a dispute and they had a confrontation, so there was bad blood after that. And on top of that, a foreman hired a black man in the community to find other men to help out with the road project. Jim Spurger, who was one of the white men on the project, was allegedly angry because a black man was his supervisor. So he began to rile up white residents about this. And for some reason, there was rumors spread that black people were going to be turning on whites. So a white mob formed. The mob moved from street to street in Slocum and cabin to cabin, shooting any black resident that they saw. The mob chased black residents who were trying to get away into the forests and marshes, shooting many of them in the back. Early media reports after the massacre blamed black people and tried to paint them as instigators, even though this was not the case. Anderson County Sheriff William Black even said it was difficult to find out just how many were killed because they were scattered all over the woods, and buzzards would find many of the victims first. Men were going about killing Negroes as fast as they could find them. 11 men were arrested, 7 were indicted, but eventually no charges were brought against any of the men and they walked free. To make things even worse, the remaining white residents took many of the acres of land that was owned by black residents who were either killed or fled because of the violence. To this day, the city of Slocum now has only a black population of about 7%, when in the beginning it was a majority black town. Reparations is due to the descendants of the Slocum Massacre, as well as others that occurred. It's Holmes, and I'm out.